Welcome back. You would have seen our coverage of the National Day of Action by trade union federations today who represent public sector workers. They're protesting government's wage increase of just 3%. Workers in all sectors of government believed to have been taking part in the action ahead of what is threatened to be a national strike in the near future. Khaya Sodidi is the Deputy General Secretary of the nursing union Denosa. Khaya, good afternoon to you. You represent nurses, so technically they cannot go on strike. How have your members been showing their support for the Day of Action today?
Good afternoon, Steve, and Newzroom Afrika viewers. Yes, you're correct, Steve, that we, in terms of the law, were declared as essential services. However, that doesn't stop us to participate on industrial action, because what we need is a minimum level service agreement, the one the government or the employer is not keen to do. But about today, our members came out to support the march, because remember, we are not on a strike yet, but we held a national strike throughout the country. The main one was in Tswana. So our members came out, we are happy with the attendance throughout the country. Of course, as we have said as in the introduction, that we are looking forward in embarking on an industrial action if the employer is still showing the arrogance it's showing now.
It does seem, I mean, there have been strong words expressed at some of the events today, and I think that's a suggestion of very real frustration. I mean, how are your members actually feeling about government right now?
The members are very, very frustrated. The members, they feel that they are not being valued by the state, despite that they've been declared as essential services, particularly the nurses and the doctors, and in fact all the government employees. They feel that the state is not valuing them. Some they have been declared essential, but they feel strongly that the remuneration doesn't suggest as such. There's no indication that the government is treating the employees as essential. Also, the working conditions are appalling, as you may know, that has been reported widely. So members are very, very frustrated, are very angry, in particular of what happened now, that the employer has actually imposed the 3% that they said are going to implement. They implemented it last week unilaterally. So that made them very angry, actually. Also, the fact that the government went to the public to mislead the public, saying that the government employees have been given 7.5%, which is not true. The reality is that it's 3%, not 7.5%. So I'm very angry. Today they showed that in a protest action we attended throughout the country, that the government is insulting them about what they are doing, and then the lies that are spreading, that they have given them 7.5%.
There have been various activities today. Government was at some of them. The minister was at one of them to receive that memorandum. Do you believe he's taking you seriously?
We believe that is taken seriously. However, another challenge we are faced with, the viewers may remember that Minister Tulas Mercy is active in that position. He's a Minister of the Department of Labour, actually. He's acting. So that's another problem, that we feel, the employees feel that, and trade unions, we also feel that that department is not taken seriously. Because it's been many months now that there's no minister in that department. So for him, we talked to him, and he committed that he is taking it seriously. However, the issue of not having a minister is also really compromising the whole process. So we are hoping that the president of the country, President Cyril Ramaphosa, will take this seriously. So it is the president must take this upon himself, that he take this matter seriously.
So, I mean, you say the president must take it seriously. He's obviously in London at the moment. It also seems that he's going to, if you look at the numbers in the ANC, looks like he may be in a strong position to be re-elected leader of the party. Within all of this, there is, and you belong to Cosatu's sort of support for Ramaphosa and for the ANC. Is all of that at risk because of this?
I didn't get the last question, the last question, the last part.
My mistake, I think. Are you suggesting, I mean, you call on the President to act. If he doesn't act, will Cosatu withdraw their support for him, for the ANC's leadership position, and also withdraw Cosatu's support for the ANC as a whole? And we saw how Cosatu members, and I'm sure your delegates, your members were there, wouldn't let Greta Mantashe speak earlier this year.
Correct, SG. Firstly, let's start by saying that today, in fact, continuously, the SAC party, which is the alliance partner, has been with us. Even today, addressed the workers in China. The issue of Cosatu not supporting the ANC in future, or members of Cosatu not supporting the candidacy of President Cyril Ramaphosa in future. That has been discussed in our Congress in September. That has not been concluded. There's a task team in place, there's a process in place that we need to follow so that we take a decision how do we move forward in the alliance. As you have mentioned, that there was a motion sponsored that SACP must contest the elections. SACP also reported that from their July Congress, they also put a process in place to look at that. So the time frame we're having, it will be around about December to January, whereby we'll be able to say we are moving forward with the ANC, or maybe we'll be serving the divorce papers. So that is in the process. We are hoping that will be finalized very soon. But as it is now, there's nothing much we can say now until that process has been finalized.
Khaya Sodidi, thank you, Deputy General Secretary of the Nursing Union Denosa. Really do appreciate the time today.